Hey folks, how you doing? Papa Joe here. Oh, been a long day. Been a long week and it's only Tuesday. What's up with that? Oh. Sitting in Dallas, yay. Starting to come over here more and more. I guess that's what happens when you're a regional driver, right? Man, I tell you what. It'd be real easy to say I screwed up this morning. Yeah. I have an Atlas. Two of them, actually. Brand new one right here behind the seat. I did not check my route that GPS was sending me on. And I got going down a goat path about 25-30 miles. It took me an hour plus to go down it. Now remember, I'm a hillbilly. I grew up driving them old back roads. I know when to gas on it and when not. And there was a whole lot more not than gassing on it on that road. And I was talking to Michael on the phone, and I told him, I said, you know, I don't mind running these old back roads. I enjoy them a lot of times. But I said, I should have looked at my map. I said, I got a feeling I'm going to get halfway over here to Bodunk, Oklahoma, and I'm going to run into a major road. Sure enough, within 25 miles or so, there's, what was it, 270 or 290 or 2 something, which was a good road. I'm like, I knew it. So I ran on into the place I delivered at, and I noticed a pickup behind me a block or two before I turned. Little bitty old town. They had 2 signal lights, literally. You know, they was old. They had the one signal light with 4 sides to it in the middle. When the last time you seen one of them? And I knew I had turned just right up there. So I'm kind of blocking both lanes. Not real bad, but if somebody wanted to force their way by on the left, they could have. You know, it was 2 lanes going my way. And because I'm seeing where I'm needing to turn, and it's a skinny turn, and I need to go that way to go that way. This pickup follows me. When I went that way, he went that way. Well, now I'm looking at this place I gotta go to. I think my truck was bigger than it. Almost. So I pull over towards the left because the place I'm going to is there on the left. Well, then I see their left and right. And that pickup came on around me. And I see the product that I'm carrying is over there. So I go ahead and do a J-hook. Pulled into their lot over here. That's where that pickup was parking. Lo and behold, if it wasn't the guy I needed to see anyway. I didn't know that. I said, you work here? Yes, sir. I said, I got some 55-gallon drums or something. Where you reckon they're going to want them? He said, just keep pulling up there like you are. Pull between them 2 trucks. Alright, how far you think are to go? He says, I'll tell you when to stop, and then I'll bring a ramp over to you. Sound like a winner to me. Well, I put up to, he said, whoa, and I put on the whoa-er. And we whoa'd. And took about an hour. But when I took my paperwork in there to him, right after we got there, he had to go inside and start getting stuff ready. Because they was just literally opening up. I told him what road I'd came in on. And he says, damn driver, that ain't truck route. He says, it is, but it ain't. I said, yeah, I found out. He said, well, you was legal on it. He says, but I know you had fun. He says, I've ran my day cab over it. And I said, I said, before I leave, we gonna talk. Well, they pulled a ramp up to the back. They unloaded me right there in that dirt lot. So, and he had to back me out of there. I asked him to spot me. So there's railroad tracks right there. Well, he spotted me. But before he spotted me, I asked him, I said, now am I better off to run this 270, I think it was. I said, am I better off to run this 270 over to McAllister and add 30 miles on my trip? Or should I go up that Oklahoma 2 and Oklahoma 3 and all that stuff? And he says, time-wise, he says, they're going to be about the same. He says, but if I was you, I'd go to McAllister. I said, I'm going to McAllister, thank you. I said, are they like that 63 I was on? He says, oh yeah, same thing. I said, I'm going to McAllister, thank you. Then he helped back me out. I went to McAllister. Went to the yard. So, I got the yard. I was a good boy. I ain't gonna lie. I'm still a little upset over the whole weekend deal. I mean, that don't just go away from me. I don't know about the rest of the world, but that kind of stuff bothered me for a while. I had plans last weekend. I don't want to get me fired up again. So I'd spoke to the wife, and she knows how my temper can get. I'm a lot better. I really am. I used to explode and do stupid stuff. And she was slightly concerned about the stupid stuff of the past. Which, don't get me wrong, I ain't never got stupid with my wife. Not in no means, no way, never would. It's not even a consideration. But she has been around with other people push the wrong button, and she's seen me go stupid. And she's like, I don't like that side of you. Well, don't do whatever they did to push that button. And she don't. But I told her, I said, well, it's real simple. I said, I'm going to do my paperwork. I'm going to turn it into the girls in bookkeeping. And I have talked to the boys in the shop. They've got to check out some stuff with my truck. I'm going to let them check that out. Other than that, I'm going to get my load and leave. You going to dispatch? I said, nope. That I ain't got nothing to say to them. And they ain't got nothing to say I want to hear. I said, so there's no need in me going in there while it's still a raw wound and letting them say something stupid and provoking the anger in me to come out. I said, if I go in there, they're going to feel obligated to lie about what they did, and I'll know they were lying, or they're going to make some BS excuse for what they did. I said, I don't need to hear it. I am not required to go into that office. So I'm not going in there. And I didn't. This is the first time since I've been with this company that I went to that yard, and I usually make my rounds through there, see everybody, even go say hi to the dispatcher, shake his hand, and try to put a smile and laugh on everybody's lip. I'm usually happy-go-lucky and a jokester, prankster, whatever, and I try to bring a little bit of happiness to people's lives every day. And this is the first time since I've been with them that I didn't go through that office. I hope that screams volumes at them. I don't know if it will or not, but I hope it does. So, it is what it is. I got my load, and I hauled Bud over here to Dallas. I got like 4 drops to kick off between here and Fort Worth. And I figure I'll reload out tomorrow afternoon, heading back towards the yard. And we'll see what the next day holds. Who knows? I ain't talked to him about going home. It's Easter weekend. I'm supposed to go home every weekend. I shouldn't need to talk to them. They should know I need to go home. I'm not trying to be an ass in any sort of way. I am attempting to not be an ass in any sort of way. So, it is what it is. But other than that, it's been a day. I still knocked out 500 miles today. I mean, that ain't nothing to brag about, but it's okay. It'll make a paycheck if you get enough of them. Now, I doubt if tomorrow if I'm going to get 500 miles. Because I got 4 drops here in this area, then 300 miles back to the yard. It'll be a short day on miles, but it's going to be a long day on work. So it is what it is. Other than that, I'm just being me, and that's a full-time job. So I have done really well. I've kept myself in check. I've not made any rash decisions. I ain't got man just quit. So we'll see where it goes from here. I'm not going to make any kind of rash decisions. I'm going to make sure that I am totally calm, cool, and collective. Then I'll make my decisions on what I'm going to do. Might stick around for it again. You know? Might not. I definitely will have a chat with the owner before I leave. I'm not going to do something rash and stupid, and I like the guy. He's a good man. And I'm not going to do him wrong because his people did me wrong. I ain't going to do it. So, like I told the wife, even though I talked to him, what can he do? You know? He can't give me that weekend back. The plans I had for the weekend, he can't make them reoccur. You know, it's gone. He might throw a little chump change at me for a layover or something. That ain't what I'm after. You know, it wasn't about the money. It was about home. And so there ain't nothing he can do. We had this issue once before when I first started Regional. Remember the lemonade run? I kept saying I was making lemonade out of it. And now here it is, what, barely 2 months later, and it happened again. So what, in another 2 months is it going to happen again? How many times do I let it happen? That's what I have to decide. I'm not literally asking you. That's what I have to decide. And along with it, I had to make a few phone calls and talk to some folks And is there anything better out there for what I want? That's the bottom line, is what suits my needs. So, we'll see. We'll see. I don't know where it goes from here. I really don't. I ain't gonna make no kind of predictions. Y'all remember, God loves you. So do I. Y'all have a blessed evening. And when stupid comes your way, stay calm. Don't make any rash decisions. And in trucking, stupid will come your way. It's part of the industry. And I don't care what company you're with, stupid will come your way. The whole thing is how you deal with it. So, don't let them provoke you into doing something stupid yourself. Y'all have a good evening now.